You know, being diligent is usually a good thing. In my line of work, I meet many couples who are incredibly organized. They've read the department website, they understand the 4 pillars of evidence, and they have folders full of documents. They know their relationship is genuine, but often these are the couples who lose the most sleep. They lie awake asking themselves, is it enough? What if a case officer sees things differently? What if we missed one small detail that jeopardizes the whole application? Hi everyone, I'm Jay from Flow Migration Law. Before we share today's story, I need to give you a quick disclaimer. The information in this video is for general guidance only, and it's not legal advice. Immigration laws change and every relationship's unique. If you need advice specific to your situation, please speak with a legal practitioner directly. Today, I want to share a real story from our files. It's a case study about a couple who faced that exact anxiety and how they overcame it. Let's call this a modern love story. The applicant was from Germany and her sponsor was an Australian citizen. Like so many couples I see these days, they met on a dating app right here in Australia. Their connection was immediate. Things moved fast. About 2 months after they first met, they decided to move in together. Now, fast forward 16 months, the applicant was on a student visa, but it was expiring in just 6 weeks. They knew it was time to apply for the onshore partner visa, Subclass 820. On paper, they looked great. They had been living together for 16 months. They were in a committed exclusive de facto relationship, and they had no health or character concerns. They had been actively collecting evidence across all 4 pillars: financial, social, household, and the nature of the commitment. So what was the problem? The problem was the doubt. They wanted to lodge the application themselves. They were students working part-time, and budget was a real factor. They couldn't easily afford the full legal representation, but the questions kept nagging at them. Is our evidence actually strong enough? Will the department think we moved in too quickly? Are we really on the right track? They felt they were 90% of the way there, and they didn't need someone to do everything, but they desperately wanted a professional set of eyes to check their work before they pressed submit. This is when they found us. We sat down for a consultation and realized their assessment was correct. They didn't have a bad case. They just needed the right direction. For couples like this, we have a specific pathway called the Expert DIY Partner Visa Service. It is designed for the diligent DIYer. So you do the legwork, you gather the docs, but we review everything before it goes to the department. When we reviewed their file, we found that while they were organized, there were gaps. We identified some missing pieces in their social and financial evidence. But more importantly, we looked at their personal relationship statements. Because they moved in together very quickly, after just 2 months, we advised them on how to better explain their timeline. We helped them narrate their story so the case officer would understand why they made that commitment so early. They took that feedback, fixed the gaps, and lodged the application themselves. And the result, their visa was granted. They got the outcome they wanted, but they also saved on costs because they did the heavy lifting themselves. Now, I need to be very clear about something. This review pathway is not for everyone. This is not a shortcut for complex matters. If you have Schedule 3 issues, meaning your current visa has expired or you're on a bridging visa, you should not do this yourself. If there are health or character concerns, do not do this yourself. If you have sponsorship limitations or you haven't been living together for very long, a review is likely not enough. In those cases, full legal representation is usually required to protect your future. The lesson here is that standard doesn't mean zero risk. Even a genuine relationship can face a refusal if the story isn't told clearly. And remember, you have options. It's not just a choice between expensive full service or risky DIY yourself. There is a middle ground. Prevention is worth a pound of cure. Fixing a refusal is difficult, expensive, and emotionally draining. Getting it right the first time is always the best strategy. If this story resonates with you, if you have the folders of documents but you're still losing sleep, let's have a chat. I'm Jay, the principal migration lawyer at Flow Migration Law. For over 8 years, I've dedicated my career to helping couples navigate Australian immigration. Whether you need a final check of your work or full representation from start to finish, we can help you map out the right strategy. You can book a consultation using the link in the description box below. Thanks for watching and good luck with your application.